Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm here to do another episode of my NRL transfers for 2015. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Ben Hannant, the polar bear, moving from the Broncos to the Cowboys. Now, I've got a little bit of an opinion of this, and let's say as a Bulldog supporter, he used to play for the Bulldogs, and he was one of the fan favourites. He was a very good player. So obviously, I really rate Ben Hannant. Obviously, in the last few years, he sort of dropped off a fair bit. I think that's mainly injuries. I think the biggest problem for him at the Broncos was more maybe politics. Also, contract-wise, I think he was on a huge contract. He was on overs pretty much, what I'm trying to say. He's a good player, just not what he was being paid at the time. So a move to the Cowboys, it might rejuvenate his career. At the same time, it's a little bit of a strange one considering Cowboys already have really strong props in terms of Tamu and Scott. But in saying that, Tamu, he's been a little bit shit lately. I know he's still making rep teams and that, but I think that's just due to reputation rather than actual form. Form has not been great, let's be honest. And maybe Hannant will be able to, compete for that spot and get him going. Not that Hannant will have a spot on the side, whether it be on the bench or starting, whatever. But there's a spot there definitely. But what I'm saying is just in terms of starting spot, and also a little bit of pride. You want to be the top prop in the club, especially considering they're the Australian prop. So maybe Hannant going there would be a good move for him career-wise as well to get his form up. In saying that though, Cowboys probably could have strengthened the area like somewhere else. I don't think the forwards is their problem. I think their biggest problem is the hooker position. Now, I know with Michael Morgan probably moving to 5'8" this year with Lachlan Coote back at the fullback spot, unless he gets injured, which wouldn't surprise me. I know probably the Nines or something, he'll break his leg and be out for the whole season, which just seems to happen to Lachlan Coote. It's unfortunate because I think he's a great talent. If he's fit, he's a good player. But in saying that, it's just facts are facts. He's injury prone. Let's get off that. I'm getting a bit sidetracked. But what I'm trying to say is the hooker position. I don't know who was available. Maybe Corey Sow. He's going to play second fiddle or third fiddle even. Second fiddle at the Panthers. He probably would have been a good signing. Maybe even Mosley. I think they might have signed, Granville. They actually signed him, so remains to be seen what's going to happen with him. Maybe he's going to play hooker. I know at one stage Ray Thompson, I thought, he might be the hooker. But it wouldn't surprise me if Robert Louis ends up playing hooker. They also have Kosh Jason, who probably will end up playing there. But at the same time, I don't know I think that's the Achilles heel with the Cowboys. That if you look at their side, they're pretty strong, but they sort of just missed that one last person. In previous years, I would have said, they're missing a 5'8" and a hooker, or wherever, if Thurston's playing 5'8" or halfback, whoever's, the other partner to Thurston, they needed another strong one of them. I think Michael Morgan did the job. But this Ben Hannant signing, in terms of actual ability, great signing. In terms of is he what they need, probably not, especially if he's on a big contract. He's probably not, but if he's on an okay contract, nothing excessive, that's okay. But if he's on a huge contract like he was at the Broncos, not a great signing in my opinion. I'm sorry, Cowboys supporters. I know in previous episodes when I've said I don't agree with signings, other fans got quite disappointed, a little bit butthurt, but it's just an opinion. It's not a fact. Although I might often speak as if it's fact, but Ben Hannant, if he can, if he can get to previous form, I don't see why he's a bad signing. But if you look at their side, maybe a second rower might have been a bit better, or a hooker. I think definitely a hooker is something they need to do. Maybe even another centre/winger. But yeah, I don't think props was the one that they needed. But at the same time, I can see why they did sign him, because obviously he's got a big talent, and Hannant, from Hannant's perspective, he might be looking to go and play with some top players like Scott, and also playing off Thurston. So I can see the attraction to go and play there. But that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully, I don't know, if you agree or disagree, whatever, leave in the comments, leave why. And don't get too upset or anything if you disagree, because there's no need to get upset, it's just a video. But yeah, if you can drop a like, that'd be very much appreciated. If you can subscribe to my channel, also very much appreciated. And I'll see you for the next video, guys. Bye!